Brother, sometimes it's the little things, and this is one of those times.
All right. What's everyone's progress? I'm sure we got a lot.
Thank you.
Okay. Do you have anything done?
For a cup of coffee, I don't have to wait to pick up. Because it's got a handle. Little things, brother. Thank you. I'm watching something called Common Ground. It was recommended by an AI search for something with deeper meaning. I just get so sick of watching all this stuff. At my age, you kind of know how it's going to end up.
Lastly, we have Mercy, the Jesus freak, whose number one priority.
But today is October the 4th, I think. Yeah, October the 4th. And 5:34 in the morning. And there's no light outside, so I'm not even going to try that.
You know I can't. That goes against all of my beliefs.
I kind of, yesterday, didn't make any log entries, and basically ate and vegged all day and kind of cleaned up the deck a little bit, but yeah, as usual, wake up thinking about my kids and go to bed, sleep, thinking about them, which is odd because I've never been much of a father, but I've always tried, and I still am, to the best of my ability. Sometimes I wouldn't be the best thing for you.
So you see,
these days I probably would,
together
but
when we're so different, it's like social suicide.
Back then I wasn't, so
part of me believes you knew that.
I knew that enough. But in any case, I love you guys. And this is the best thing I've found out of a lot of places I've been around in my life. And
I'm here now.
doing it for nothing, so a little rough. I'll tell you that. I'm out in the middle of nowhere where nobody gives a two freaking pennies about me right at the moment. But whether you're religious or not, I'm not really religious, but I use the word God to define something undefinable, if you will. And you kids think that basically the yang to the yin is not always apparent. And if you get ahead of that, then you can start choosing. But if you get behind it, then the world will choose for you. I'm just trying to pass this on to my kids, siblings, and everybody else. Love you guys. So I'm grappling with English and how to speak it. I've heard of this movie, The Common Ground, before.
Alright, man, hold on. Enough of this sad shit.
And I'm fairly certain I tried to watch it, but I couldn't. I chose not to because of the English and the pronunciation. And I'm come from a country like way down in the country, and I had to get rid of that. And I went back to Kentucky and picked some of it up. Married a girl from there and all that, but I'm grappling with the effectiveness of communication and the ways of communication and English in the language, right? Because it has brought eternity to knowledge, right? Now, physicality does that to some extent. Or you could say that physicality gives rise to intelligence as well. But either way, it's the effectiveness of communication in English, the English language, and just speech, really. It's finality, right? It's reductionist nature. There's a problem with it, right? And how we deal with it is it seems like instead of saying this isn't all, we're like saying, no, this is all, but we can't say it, right? There's something missing about it that humans aren't missing, and we go around like, all the time, and I'm struggling with a way to transmit full communication, and I guess it gets into Neuralink and all this computer machine interface, and I think what it gets down to is that our little egos are mistaken in the fact of their finality. I think that we're probably all a part of a larger consciousness, and the ego is unconscious, basically, right? And that is itself God, But as far as the game goes and the play in this world, speech is a huge part of it. And I missed this. Obviously, it's a great movie, and I missed it because of prejudice, I guess. Not intentional for sure, and I still dislike it. I worked hard to get to speak the way I do, and I wasn't raised this way. There were some of that around, and I was told to pay attention to that and not to the other stuff and thing. I was certainly pointed the right direction, but and I feel the soul, of speech in different cultures come through in different ways, and that I think is an offshoot of language and the way that we use it. I'll put it this way: people that know multiple languages, like Mexican, if you're right around the border, that communication seems to be there more. If it's a focused culture where they don't really get outside of the culture much, it's almost like you're digging down a hole of ignorance to some extent. Like I said, it's a reductionist base, and you got to be careful with that. So, yes, you can build tools out of the tree, but as soon as you build all the tools in the world, there's no tree left. So you don't have everything available to do that you did before until you grow another tree. Some neat stuff. Great movie. Good job, kids. Got me crying.
You brought us together for an assignment on mental health. But see, the thing is, we're actually kind of glad you made us work together.
By the way, totally smell that.
Get out of here. We realized that we have a lot more in common than initially perceived. We learned that labels don't mean anything. I mean anything. Or girl. So look, you try to... So what do you want to talk about, Alex?
I just told you. Okay. I've been thinking, and I think I'm gonna give this a try.
You think?
Okay. I've been trying to get out my shit more, put myself out there, and I really like you, and I want to see where this goes.
What's up, buddy?
Like me a lot, huh? Hell, even a Jesus. Hold on. So you see, putting us together when we're so different wasn't at all like social suicide. We actually learned a lot from each other, so thank you.
Leave the life of my hand. Future my life in your hand.
There's all the yachtsmen over there. Way over there. There's all the yachts. Not way over there, actually, it's right there, but looks way over there on this thing. Anyway. So one thing I'm really struggling with, my right leg is almost inoperable again, despite all my best efforts. And I don't know what to do exactly. I've got enough food to last for a month, and I can limp around and get diesel at
Previously, on the summer
places,
I turned
but
80, I told everyone that I applied to Finch because it was a good school. The truest of all was that I just wanted to be near him.
It's weird that I built up my right leg to get through this in my younger years, and
Have you and Conrad started your speech for the dedication ceremony?
basically my left leg obviously is the only thing left right at the moment, so that wasn't the case before. I used the cast, right?
I got that summer clinic
And
job.
that developed into being able to walk,
Wait, like your
or
brother's
at least
girlfriend?
look like I can walk, but I was never walked. It's kind of, I make myself look like I'm walking, but really I'm using some different muscles than everybody else. It's not comfortable at all. I've got huge leg muscles because of it and stuff like that. So, but you can force yourself to get used to anything over time, and that's what you do. That's what the humanity of this life seems to have, for me at the least. But
Like you said, you had to get at least a B on your media ethics midterm, or you were so screwed.
Fine. You are no fun.
may just I can flop in the water and get back up. I'm pretty sure I may have to fix the boat at least and just stay another
When you're going to Cabo.
day or two here, or a week, or maybe, I don't know.
I think I would have remembered you going to Mexico.
So,
So Bell's is my last spring break, and we're gonna be in Philly. So
Yeah, but we said we might.
not quite a sunrise yet, but it's almost there. It's probably, I'm sure it's on the beach, but it's not here yet. Dun dun dun. What are we gonna do today, Brian? First of all, we've got to fix that solar panel. Got to get a anchor together, got to get the water tied down again, ready to go. Pay over to the lighthouse, get some diesel. Lost all the diesel cans, gone, I say, everything up here. This big wave, you see, bigger than this whole ship, right here, it just came and went whoosh, and the ship went gurgle, 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 and came back up. And the number 3 time that happened, I said, I might need some help here. Please help. Yep, need some help. And then the engine went out. There was a line. I thought it was, I'm still not sure. I haven't gone down there and fixed it yet, but that I think got washed. Basically, after it washed, all my lines, I wasn't expecting to wash, so that got washed overboard. So that's might be in the prop, but I'm not sure. So if it is, there's not much of it because there's not much of it left. So I don't think that's it. I think that's in the rudder. So there's a crab trap line out there that got my engine stalled right as I needed it. So a little chilly out here now. Notice, ooh, there's a sunrise. Hello. What you doing over there? I'll say you. That's the thing about swaying in a sail. There it is. You can kind of see it on here. Yeah, see, now it's swaying now. No, and now it's not the sunrise anymore. But now, here in a second, we'll swing back over that way and it'll be sunrise again. Huh. Who needs legs? Just wait for the sailboat to drift back. Might be too chilly for that right at the moment. But that was the sunrise, so I might as well just try to catch it. Oh God, grin and bear it. There we go. Pretty sure this is where it was at. Well, just barely. I think we're, oh, there it is. Yeah. No, it's definitely there. All right, that's enough. Oh, I think I'm still taking a video. You know, since I've made the decision to do this for my children, it's just really hard, guys, sometimes out here. But it's worth it. So I love you. Okay, so if that ever means something, I think that was from when Towboat US told me to call the Harbor Patrol or something like that. But getting ready to throw it away, so anyway. Well, things are still drying out. Basically, everything has like a salt coating all over it, right? So, at least this back part does, because this companionway was open, and so I've kind of been cleaning that up and need a good dry out. Basically, salt water is a lot wetter and heavier. Basically, it's got a lot more stuff in it than fresh water. So anyway, That is what I need. And it's coming. So if I can get up here and start to realize it, there's also a lot of dew still on the hull. So that's indicative of it being too dang moist, and it's just, I don't know. I like the tropics. This stuff is dry by this time of day. But that's where I'm headed. God willing. That's kind of funny. The cormorants are just chilling right where it looks like somebody's put up a something to scare off the birds, and obviously they are not scared. Gotten quite used to it. There are cranes here. Well, I've got to zoom in that much for you guys to see on this camera what I see with my eyeballs. And at the same time, with my eyeballs, I'm seeing this. Man, that is a beautiful wooden boat over there. I don't have a wooden boat at all, but they are beautiful. Beautiful. Well, anyway, this side of the hull is dry, ready to rock. Can roll off the water into that dinghy over there. Find a knife somewhere. Clean this stuff up after it dries out sufficiently. Repair the solar panel damage. See if my dinghy still works. The motor looks like it's alright. It certainly got washed with salt water though. I have to clean it off. Is that a crane? Those little guys move like stealthy, like the cats of the sea or something. He's all like stalking something. Don't, don't, don't. Dun 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 boom 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 Hey, what's up, dude? Oh, this is zoomed in. That guy was like, for sure. Alright, sunshine, let's do this. Hey! So, it looks like I have found an actual handheld. What a cool little device. So now I gotta learn how to use this. Totally not a sextant, which makes some sort of sense also now that I look at it closer. But anyway, it's just a compass that's made for the water, so it's a floater. Anyway, moving on. These guys saved my life yesterday, man. Woo! Well, I got everything about ready. Got the crab trap out of the prop, and it's making some sort of noise. Assuming it's got some leftover debris in it. I put the other anchor on, and thinking about going out there and trying to fish out my other one. This water turns out to be fairly clear. So I did a bottom of the boat check. Everything looks okay. After being rolled 3 times, that's kind of amazing. But in any case, I don't know. I don't know. I took my watch off because it's in there drying and being in fresh water instead of salt water. But in any case, what's up, cormorants? I know your names now. Dave's like, man, these freaking humans can't even remember our names. Sorry, Dave. And John or Becky or, you know, because I don't speak your language, see, so I don't know what you're saying. I think they're ignoring me. Anyway. Hi. Be a nice little sail out today. It feels good. Of course, this chop here, actually, it's gusty. Yeah, let's go ahead and chill for the day. Anyway, oh. Oh, good Lord. What an adventure. What an adventure. Whew. You know, one of the amazing things about living in a sailboat, or at least traveling on a sailboat that you can live in, you know, for days at a time, you know, live complete cycles on, is that the adventure in it is generally displaced from the home. Like, you know, when you live in a house or even out hiking and stuff, you know, you hike at the base of the mountain, and I guess, I don't know, when you're rock climbing, sometimes you camp out on the side of the mountain, but that's still not the same thing. It's a surreal experience having this extreme event in the place that you live, having it survive, recover everything that happened I was prepared for with backups, and you know, everything's ready to go now, and I've got to get my backups together, so I know where to do that. Should already be down there, but love you guys. highly recommended. So, yeah. The day, not the day of, got some neighbors over here. Guess we'll probably be going south tomorrow together. I had to guess. If I go south tomorrow. But anyway, kind of reclaimed my ship from the day before yesterday. And also wanted to say thanks. I'm making some stew from the fresh produce that was left from the friend. It's rusty on the outside, but anyway, that's because I didn't cure the outside of it before I stored it. But right now I've got bigger problems, but I'm almost together. I'm about ready to reclaim my ship as soon as I get all this stuff organized and repacked and all that. Alright. Peekaboo!
Donald started his own small electronics firm, making navigation.
Doesn't that cloud look like a giraffe?
Yeah. And that one looks like a weird bird.
A puffin. Like our insurance mascot.
Speaking of the policy puffin, any update on our insurance claim?
No, not yet.
Some insurance companies are known for their mascots. At NJM, we're known for putting our policyholders.
What about the tarp back up there?
I'll go get the ladder.
Bojangles are mascots. Just great insurance. NJM.
Not a bad sunset.
They're very, very slow selling, but we were able to eat from it. It didn't bother us very much that we couldn't have a very exotic life, but really we were skipped, as it were.
Things were difficult and the business was struggling. My father was at a stage of his life where he needed to take on a challenge that would show the skills that he had and the abilities that he had, which he had somehow felt frustrated and unable to show in his business. My father had grown up with Kipling stories of adventure and of heroes overcoming challenges. Chichester had achieved something on a heroic scale. I was recognised for it. He had performed a tremendous feat that everybody could see and admire. In a sense, my father wanted to take on that role.
Oh shit, still recording.